What's up, y'all? It's the Wolf. It's been a minute since I did a review. I was supposed to do another one a little while ago, but life gets you sometimes. But today we're gonna be talking about the new Snyder Cut. Just came out, 4 hour long ass movie. Um, this is gonna be a short review, but a little more in depth than my other quick reviews. Let's see. Where did we start? All right, let's start with the positives. Um, the Amazon fight in the beginning was a lot better than Whedon's cut. A lot more elaborate. The Amazons actually fought this time without getting their asses kicked by the parademons, like the Whedon cut. And Steppenwolf, he's a lot more badass in this one, as most of y'all know probably already. But yeah, this time he actually felt like a threat. Like the way that he was killing them and stuff, it's a lot more brutal than before, which I appreciate. Um, and he had to start in the beginning with Superman, dying and stuff. Him screaming his scream apparently everybody in the whole universe heard it. So I'm assuming that it brought the attention of Darkseid and the rest of his army. Let's get into characters. Trying to make this breeze by for a spoiler review. Let's start out with Cyborg. Cyborg really took it up a notch for me inside this movie. Like, I was never a Cyborg fan, comics, games, otherwise at all, really. But this movie really made me like him because he did some really cool shit, like helping out that lady at the ATM and giving her all that money. Like, you never really think about how powerful Cyborg can be. Cyborg can be strong as hell if he really wanted to. He could be a universal threat, not just worldwide. But yeah, and then it's like a shame that they cut out a lot of his parts. Whedon as that guy got a lot of issues going on. And yeah, it seemed a little racist because it seemed like a lot of minorities was cut. A lot of them from the Chinese guy who's supposed to be I think he's supposed to be the Adam, to the lady that I was just talking about that Cyborg helped, and there's a bunch of other people that they cut, like Iris. But yeah, that's real crazy. But yeah, Ray Fisher, he did his thing. Almost had me tearing up one time. Almost, it was this close. But yeah, that's what I got on Cyborg. Next one, Flash. Okay, Flash. I still don't like Flash. But this is my positive. So Ezra, he's still doing his fast talking thing, which I get because he is a speedster, and his thought process goes faster than everybody else basically. But I would say the best part from him for me is his new power. He's able to reverse back time like Superman did back in the day, going around the world. But he did it in a cooler fashion, I suppose. But yeah, it was actually it was actually good to actually see the Flash, kind of sort of be the Flash power wise. That is, like, ain't nobody faster than Flash. Period. Um, let's see. Next up, Aquaman. Not much to say too much about Aquaman. He's still badass. He had a little bit more to do. A lot more cooler shots. Like him saving the guy from the sinking ship, and him basically being annoyed because he had to save his ass because he was just being a dummy that didn't want to listen to, I guess, the weather report or whatever that day. But yeah, it wasn't really too much that different for me for Aquaman. He's still one of the most badass characters. Let's see, who's next? Wonder Woman. Let's talk about Wonder Woman. So, this girl's a savage. She just out here killing motherfuckers left and right. which is cool. I didn't see Wonder Woman 1984 or whatever because her reviews were so terrible, and I saw a clip and yeah, it looked fucking terrible. But but yeah, she did a lot. She basically whooped these terrorists ass. The way she killed the main guy was pretty cool. She did the whole ping thing and then blew him up. And but yeah, she was like way faster, just way more brutal of a fighter. And she cut off Steppenwolf's head, which was pretty cool. But yeah, she did seem like she had a lot more to do. They wasn't like trying to over sexualize her or whatever in this one. But she just seemed like a more credible threat than the last movie. Uh, Batman, Mr. Batman. So um, I'm not the biggest Batman fan in the world, but I do respect the character. He had a lot more to do than doing this one. He wasn't just I mean, yeah, like they had him on like the outside towards the end, handling all the grunts. But what else could he do? Like he can't do nothing against Steppenwolf really. But yeah, it was cool seeing him like still doing his Batman thing. He was murdering the shit out of him with that damn that murder mobile he got. But that was pretty cool seeing that. He wasn't he just wasn't really fucking around, but it made it seem like he felt like he made a mistake by killing Superman, and he wants to right his wrongs and all the other killings that he was doing in the past. Seems like he's getting towards that one rule again. But I mean I'm not a fan of murder Batman. I'd rather him have his his code or whatever. But that's just the Batman that I'm used to. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Ben Affleck, he did his thing again. Just standard Batman for me. Now let's get to my boy Soups, which was easily the best part for me in the entire movie because the way they had him come back with they did the whole put him inside the goo and whatever, and the mother box brought him back to life, but the fight scene when he was confused and stuff, he was beating up the Justice League, is way more fleshed out, and it had some funny moments. It was like a part where I think Flash was gonna run towards Superman. I don't know what he think that he was gonna do with that, but I guess he was trying to like attack him or whatever, and Superman, he just moved out the way and let him hit Aquaman, and that was pretty funny to me. And like when he saw Batman, he was pissed as hell. He was ready to go and kill, like straight up destroy Batman. Like if he didn't have that special gauntlet, he would have been vaporized. But yeah, that part was cool. And his black suit, they had to put him in the black suit with this one. I would have preferred if he didn't have no cape and he had at least a beard and longer hair. It didn't have to necessarily be like a mullet, but if he had longer hair, that would have been cool. But yeah, when he came back with that save when Steppenwolf was about to chop up Cyborg, that was so badass to me. Like he just went ching, didn't do nothing, and then he used the freeze breath on the axe and then just shattered that shit. That shit was awesome. Like I could watch that on repeat. But yeah, and then he was just beating Steppenwolf's ass with no remorse. Like he was pissed. He was pissed off. But but yeah, besides that, he didn't really have that much time, He had a little scene with his mom and stuff. Speaking of his mom, shout out to the Martian Manhunter who makes an appearance in here. I really don't get why he just showed up and tried to get Lois to go back to journalism when like he could be helping the Justice League instead of hiding and shit. Like, and he was just like, yeah, y'all can handle that. I'm just gonna watch, eat some popcorn. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And the bad parts, the creepy shit that was going on with them sniffing Aquaman's shirt, that was just off. That was just, what are you doing? Why? You probably smell like all type of fish when you sniffing the shirt. Anyway, what's the next creepy thing? Oh, Flash fondling Iris's face while she's about to die. She's literally about to be killed inside this car accident. I don't get that. He was just like, ooh. And he takes a hot dog. I'm thinking he's about to like eat the damn hot dog, but you know, later on he gives it to the dog place he was trying to work at or whatever. That was creepy. Another creepy thing was when Joker shows up and he has this little dialogue with Batman. But he talks about he needs to give him a reach around or something. Like, Zack, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? But yeah, besides those small negatives and stuff, overall this movie was way better than the Whedon cut. So I suggest you watch it. Take a piss or whatever you gotta do before you watch it, 'cause this movie is long, 4 hours. So if you can either watch it straight through like I did, or you can do it chunk by chunk, like I know a lot of people are doing. But yeah, that's my spoiler review on Zack Snyder's Justice League. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.